Hi everyone, let's take a look at the following limit. Find the limit of 2x plus 3 divided by the square root of x squared plus 7 as x is approaching to infinity. Step 1, if you plug in infinity, and I'll just draw a line extended to this side, you would discover this equals to infinity divided by infinity. And again, what that means is you get one of the 7 types of indeterminates. So you have to move on to step 2. And it depends on the function. And for this case, what you have to do is multiply the top and the bottom by 1 divided by x. Now, if you think about this carefully, 1 divided by x in the world of square roots means the following. If you think about 1 divided by x, this equals to the square root of 1 over x squared. And again, we're not going to go into the ideas of the absolute value, but in this context, you can think of 1 over x as 1 divided by x squared inside the square root. So what that really means is this equals to the limit as x is approaching to infinity. If you think about 2x divided by x, that's going to be 2. 3 divided by x, you can copy as is. And if you look underneath the square root in the denominator, this is going to be x squared divided by x squared. And this is going to be 7 divided by x squared. And of course, if you think about x squared divided by x squared, that's going to be 1. Now, if you're going to plug in x to be infinity, this means in this case, it's going to be the limit, or I should say, it's going to be 2 plus 3 divided by infinity divided by the square root of 1 plus 7 divided by infinity square. And again, in the world of limits, if you think about 3 divided by infinity, that's going to be 0. 7 divided by infinity square is 7 over infinity. And again, in the world of limits, that's going to be exactly 0. So now you're left with 2 divided by 1, which is exactly 2. Now to double check your work, what I would say is spend 1 extra minute and graph this. Now again, if you think about this function, it looks roughly speaking something like this. Now be mindful, there are 2 asymptotes that you want to really kind of think about. And for the purpose of this specific limit, think about y equals to 2. And the function does cross the asymptote, by the way, roughly somewhere here. But the major focus is that if you think about this function, it's going to approach to 2 from above. So technically, again, if you want to put a plus sign there to signal that it's approaching from above, that is fine. But this is how you double check by activating that dual mindset. Solve it algebraically and confirm it graphically. If you found this video meaningful, it's adding value to your math life, please subscribe, comment, like, and share. I hope this makes sense.